Hey, Jeremiah.
Oh, what's up, Ben?
Not much. What are you up to?
Trying to pick out my WOD of the day.
WOD of the day, like a CrossFit WOD?
Yeah, I feel fit and strong, but I want to try to get to the next level, you know?
I don't like it.
No?
No.
CrossFit?
I feel you're already fit and strong doing the workouts you're already doing. Why do you need to do this CrossFit stuff?
I don't know, the workouts are intense, high energy, and fun, and I feel like it's the thing that'll get me to the next level.
I disagree.
You're not buying it, huh?
I'm not buying it. Should we get the judge?
Let's get the judge.
I don't like that guy.
I hate that guy.
What's going on with his eyebrows?
Are they alive?
That's disgusting. They're disgusting.
I think I saw them take a breath.
Shut up and start talking!
Okay, I'm arguing in defense of CrossFit. And I want to first start by defining what CrossFit is according to their website. CrossFit is constantly varied, high-intensity functional movements. CrossFit is a training philosophy that coaches people of all shapes and sizes to improve their physical well-being and cardiovascular fitness in a hardcore yet accepting and encouraging environment. Thank you.
Hello, Your Honor. I am Dr. Ben Quist, and I am arguing against CrossFit today. I know Jeremiah just defined it. I just want to know what's your point?
Yes, I know who you are, Mr. Dr. Professor Quist. What was your point, Kruger?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, my first point is the community. CrossFit has done more than anything in the fitness industry to mainstream exercise and fitness. The community is vast and large, so many different people, large class settings, fun environments, everybody is supporting each other, everyone is there with the same journey trying to get better. And I think CrossFit has done better than anything at mainstreaming exercise.
That's very true, and hipsters don't like mainstream. What do you have to say to that, Quist?
Your Honor, the fact that it has been marketed to such a broad community is exactly why I don't like it. I feel like CrossFit is a very specific workout that is good for a very specific sliver of the population, not a broad group. I'm sorry, Jeremiah, not a broad group.
Right, the workouts. Let's talk about that. CrossFit is all about high-intensity exercise. The goal is to get a whole lot of work done in a short amount of time. We got big movements like barbell lifts, we got calisthenics trying to get our body weight up over the bar. The goal is to bring about results that we want in an effective, efficient way.
Yeah, I get it. I know CrossFit is very effective and it's very fast-paced and you get a lot done with lots of results, but it's the way they pick the exercises, Jeremiah. Exactly what you just said, all those big lifts, those big moves, it's the exercise selection and how they select them, which I think is one of the biggest problems CrossFit has. Your Honor, I would like to take a field trip. Could we take a field trip really quick? So I would suggest that you think about exercise in a different framework. Thinking about it from the standpoint of what is the benefit I'm getting from the exercise I'm selecting versus what is the risk of that exercise. So let's graph out a couple of the different common CrossFit exercises. So something like a clean and press might have a lot of benefit. A lot of muscles being used, a lot of intensity to that move, but that move is very hard to perform, sometimes hard to perform even for professional athletes, where the risk factor, the chance of injury is going to be a lot higher. So a lot of the CrossFit moves, yes, they are beneficial. Yes, they are high intensity. Yes, they produce results, but they're going to be over here where they are high risk and high benefit. So I would just like people to start to think about maybe shifting their exercises over a little bit. Let's put them maybe over in this zone where they are lower risk, but of high benefit. So selecting moves that are a little bit safer or easier to perform, especially for people who are new to exercise and things of that nature, or people who are not competing in athletics, and picking those exercises where they're going to have the best chance of getting the results that they want and not getting injured. That's all I'm saying. If you want to see what our opinions are on what the most beneficial exercises you can do that have the least amount of risk, email us at the link below, and we will send you our ladders where we go through every fundamental movement pattern, ranking the exercises on risk to benefit ratio.
Okay, that's a good point. Some of the exercises are more difficult to perform, but there's coaches in the room to scale the exercises for the participants in that class. So theoretically, the coach should be able to meet you where you're at.
That's a good point, Kruger, Mr. Quist. There's scales involved. There's a scale right here, right now, and look how heavy it is.
What's wrong with this guy? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, there is scalability. Yes, there is typically a coach or personal trainer in the room that is helping a class with either making an exercise more difficult or less difficult. But the problem with that is most classes I've seen, the average size is 15 to 20 people. And as someone who is a professional coach, there is no way I can effectively upscale and downscale exercises across a room of 20 people. It just doesn't happen. It just won't happen. It just won't happen well.
Okay, whatever. Think about this. The workouts are really efficient. A lot of people don't have time in their day to designate a whole hour in their workout time. What about a 20-minute workout? What about a 15-minute workout? You can get a whole lot done in 15 minutes with this style of workout. How about that?
Jeremiah, it's the very speed of the workouts that causes the problem. The faster you try to do something, especially if you're new to it, the more chances are that you're going to do it wrong. You're going to do it with a misstep, misform, inappropriate movement pattern, and bang, then something breaks. And when these injuries happen, many times they're with you for life.
Life is a long time. Damn, he's got it.
Okay, well, some of our trainers at our gym actually do CrossFit. These are some of the brightest and best minds in fitness.
Damn right we are.
Yeah, of course I know that, but those are the exact sliver of the population I'm talking about that CrossFit might be more appropriate. They are highly trained, they have good movement skills to begin with, they're typically in a younger group, the ones of our coaches that are doing that. They are the right type of people to take a CrossFit workout.
Those are all some very good points, gentlemen. Any last closing arguments before I can finally go home?
So you really don't think I should do CrossFit?
Nope, I don't think you should do it, especially if you care about how you're going to move when you're older.
Okay, well, I'm going to do it anyway.
All right, if you're going to go do the workout, you're going to need one of these. Take this, Jeremiah.
All right, so we want to summarize what our actual thoughts are. I first of all want to clarify that I personally do not do CrossFit, mainly because it just does not get me to the goals that I have. But I do want to say something to CrossFit's defense. It has done better than anything ever before at mainstreaming weightlifting exercises. These big compound lifts where we're doing a barbell clean to a snatch and pressing that weight up overhead, really weightlifting, lifting heavier weights where so many people are nervous to do. The average person shies away from doing that because they're too scared to get bulky or many other apprehensions. It has made it seem so much more approachable to so many people. And for that, I think it has done a tremendous job at getting more people to exercise.
Kind of like bringing the extreme into the mainstream.
Yeah.
You know, so there's a reason that the average age of a CrossFit participant is 24 to 35. And it's because in that age group, people are much more resilient. They have the ability to get through those workouts. The reason that I typically don't suggest it to friends or family members or clients or anybody who asks me about it, it's my honest opinion, like what we said in the skit, that there are safer ways to do it. You know, so our whole thought process here at Form and Fitness is how can we get you guys results in the safest way possible, the best benefits at the safest way. And that's, I think if most people knew that, you know, there's a 30% chance of getting a major injury their first year you're doing CrossFit, and those major injuries many times follow you through your entire lifetime, many people would say, well, gosh, they'd take those scales and go, I don't think I'm going to do it. I'd rather do the safer form of exercise that gives me lots of results as well. You know, so that's my main thought process when I think about CrossFit. And it's the same thing I would put like marathon running or off-road running or extreme bodybuilding. It's somewhere more on the extreme side of things. And every CrossFit gym is different, of course. But you know, if you take it in its most general form, it is pretty intense, it is pretty extreme.
And on that, at our gym, we actually have a boot camp class as well. And class sizes can get really, really large. I'm talking 15 up to 30 people, more than 30 people. But the exercise selection that we do involves zero barbell work, so a lot less skill-based complex exercises. And typically in general, it is much simpler, high-effective exercises, ones that are easy to perform, easy to do right, where if my eyes are not on you, I don't have to worry that you're gonna get injured the moment I turn away.
Yep, that's a good point. There's a lot of amazing CrossFit coaches. I think we're good coaches, but there's no way I would ever want to be taking 30 people through a complex barbell move all together in a class-like setting. That's insanity.
It is super risky.
All right, well, thank you for watching. We really appreciate you guys. Please subscribe. Please like the video. Please comment below. I'm sure we're gonna get some comments on this one.
Yeah, rip us apart if you feel like it. We are open to being proved wrong. But good luck.
Bye-bye.